Hey guys, this is the Last Level Gamescast. I am one of your hosts, Jason. Alongside me is Phil. Say hi, Phil.
What's up, everyone?
And to my right, your left, is LeVar. Say hi, LeVar.
How's it going?
This is our podcast where we talk about video games.
Video games, hopefully.
Yeah, something like that.
Sometimes.
You know, we get distracted. But yeah, we're going to talk about some video game news, some recent demos or betas, they call them now. They're demos.
Yes,
right?
The demo that is now a beta. Right.
Yeah. And, some news mainly about Destiny. We got lots to talk about with Destiny because the new expansion's coming out.
Right,
Taken
Destiny
King.
2.0.
2.0. Yeah,
2.0.
As we like to call it. Or real Destiny.
Right, real Destiny. The Destiny we were promised a year ago.
Yes. So let's get started with some of the lesser news. So first off, EA decided to release Madden in the EA Access Vault for players that have EA Access. At least 10 hours. It's 10 hours, right?
10 hours, yep. Trial.
You know, to try the full game, quote unquote full game.
No demo, though, right?
No, it's not demo.
There's like no other demo, right?
No, there's no other one.
It's only EA Access?
Yep.
Okay. So you have to now pay for the demo.
Although I saw somebody say that they only got 6 hours.
Well, you shouldn't fall asleep with your console.
I'm wondering if that's
They
what,
probably
like,
just played and then napped.
Yeah.
I think during the opening sequence,
Yeah.
they were like, "This is retarded," and then they just napped.
Yeah.
Woke up 4 hours later and was like, "Oh, thank God it's done.
Yeah.
I can play the game now."
Odell Beckham Jr. just doing flips and catches.
Yeah.
And you know what I noticed? Like in all the screenshots and even in the game, so many more one-handed attempts at catches.
Yes.
Like it's unbelievable.
It's
Well,
the thing now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. It's such a
just because
fad.
of Sports Center,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Sports Center effect.
And that
Odell Beckham.
400-pound dude who was just doing them with no problem.
What 400
That
pounds?
thing. Doesn't he play for Oregon?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
He was just doing it with no
Yes,
problem.
yes.
Like you see these wide receivers doing it, you're just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's challenging. He's just like, fat,
yeah.
fat.
Well, I'm gonna go more has to do with maybe hand size, just being able to palm it like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and
Calling
like
the
hand grip.
400-pound man big?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah. He's
huge.
probably a good size. But then there's that other guy too that was doing
doing
backflips.
flips.
and
Yeah, that
all
was
that
so
stuff.
unnecessary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
so.
Sports Center, man.
Yeah, they actually brought him in to do
To Sports
it.
Center. Yeah,
Yep.
no, I saw that. I saw that Sports Center. I was like, why is he here? So I
makes
think I
sense.
watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives
Because
instead.
football season didn't start.
Yeah, right. They're like, we need something football related.
So
We're losing viewers.
more specifically about Madden, so, LeVar, I'll start with you since you recently played it like an hour ago and you played for 20
About a
minutes.
week ago?
What'd you think of it?
My in-depth opinion, I don't like it.
What did you like?
I like it visually. It's
Okay.
really fun visually.
Yeah, it's
like,
sexy.
It's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
It looks better.
Yeah.
But they tried to tweak things that didn't need tweaking.
Right.
My problem wasn't with the catching system.
Okay.
Never was. Never was. Either I'm going to catch it or I'm not going to catch it. All these styles of catching it may be an attempt to show off, but it seems unnecessary.
Fair enough.
And beyond that, it's Madden.
Yeah.
It's not really surprising that they have to tweak stuff now, because if they don't, what are you looking forward to other than a graphical upgrade?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a roster change.
They're past the point where it's like they go from PS2 to PS3 graphics where it's like such a dramatic shift, you know. It's
And I think you're right. I think to your point, they have to. That's kind of like their way of saying, like, no, guys, for reals, we changed stuff.
Yeah.
Swear to God, we
Yep.
did. Look at this. You press all these extra buttons to do the same thing you did before, so it's way changed. Totally different game. Way better. It has to be better.
Yeah.
I think LeVar's right. I think one thing I definitely hugely noticed is just terrible frame rate. Not keeping a steady frame rate, which... So weirdly enough, it smoothed out a bit the longer I played.
yeah.
Which I don't know why. I don't know what effect that would have.
Yeah.
And I don't know if maybe the EA Access build is an earlier build.
That's
The
what we were
actual
talking about.
build, that you're gonna get on the disc, maybe it'll be different. Maybe an
Day one
update,
patch.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't throw a pass, then have to input buttons to catch it, right? Because that's their system. But the frame rate drops, and you can physically see it lag. That takes away the whole point of pressing the buttons, and it just makes it harder. And
It's like, I don't know if I'm going to catch it.
Yeah, because you don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
It makes it harder to react and all that stuff. That was my biggest issue with it. I hate the way you throw the ball now.
See, I don't notice a difference with the precision passing. I don't at all.
Did you do any of it?
Well,
did you hold left bumper and pick your receiver, or hold left trigger and pick your receiver?
No, I didn't even know that was an option.
So yeah, you can throw high and low. You can throw the ball high and low now.
You can direct the.
Yeah.
But you used to be able to do that with the analog stick.
But you can still do other things with the analog stick.
Okay.
So you can still throw like back shoulder passes with the right analog stick. But assumingly now you can throw a high back shoulder lob pass
corner
by left trigger down right A.
That sounds very confusing.
Like
all fancy until you don't catch it and get pissed.
Right.
So that's the thing.
Like I get it.
Yeah.
Because they want to let you do everything a real QB does.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I get that's the point of it. But I would almost be happier if the player ratings of both the wide receiver and the QB kind of dictated how well they do those passes. So like let's say the route is made for that back shoulder pass, right?
Yeah.
Because they design routes for it, they design plays for
Yeah.
it. Then you take into factor how good my QB is at a back shoulder pass, and that determines how good of a pass it becomes.
Okay.
Not if I held 7 buttons and then
I think
blew a kiss.
I think a part of it is still their rating, because they also
it definitely
has
is.
The what is it, those traits like throw tight spiral.
Yes. Yep.
I'm sure that might be an option. I haven't looked into those.
But they're not
attributes.
going to do it without you doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is what I
get you.
mean.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah.
But that's that's too far for me. I'm way too casual of a player.
Yeah.
That I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be bothered. I'm cool with my lob and my bullet pass. Like I don't need a short lob with an aggressive catch.
Too many things to do.
I don't
in
need
such
any
a
of
short
that.
time. Yeah.
I don't need any of
That's
it.
one thing I don't see the point in. Like I like the option to catch it different ways.
Yeah.
I don't use it. Like I'm trying now. Granted,
Right.
I've only played for like 2 hours, but that all that back shoulder stuff, it's weird because I feel like I'm able to do that regardless. Like it's something that I've never thought, this doesn't look right. You know what I mean? So for them to do, I'm probably not going to use that because that sounds like way too many button mashing for the split second you have to throw the ball.
But the other thing to consider is that we've had years upon years
of the other way, right?
Of playing Madden a specific way.
Yeah.
And now it's.
That's the way they change it.
But I feel like it's the same as like when the year they brought in that vision cone or whatever the fuck it was for QB, and they're like, guys, this is revolutionary.
Yeah.
This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be here forever. Yeah. Hey, so we took it out.
Yeah.
Nobody liked it.
Yeah.
I thought Peyton Manning loved it. He took the whole field.
I could see behind myself.
But like I feel like it's the same thing. It's the thing that almost like justifies the new purchase and justifies like the reason of you getting it, and it's just terrible. So here's my other gripe. Right. Okay. So I play as the Cowboys. I think we all know that. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Romo's
Tomo
Arigato. So I'm rolling out with Romo.
Yeah.
Which he does all the time.
On the run
all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like under pressure and my throw goes all sideways and shit.
That happened? Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's interesting.
I get it because he is under pressure.
Yeah.
And he is on the run. But like, don't his stats offset that shit?
It could.
Because he is that passer. That is what he's known for.
Buddy, I've had Ben Roethlisberger for how long now?
Yeah.
Can't avoid pressure.
Yep.
Can't throw outside the pocket.
Yep. You have to just sit in pocket and take it.
There's a dynamic that they want you to play as.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
It is.
Well, what gets me mad is with Romo, that's not him.
No, yeah.
Like he rolls out, he extends plays, he does all that. So like I can only imagine going in with like Winston or going in with who's that other guy? Yeah, Mariota, Manziel.
Tebow?
Russell Wilson.
Who's the Panther? Newton.
Oh, Cam Newton.
Like I can only imagine trying to do it with them. Like I don't know. I just
but
feel
even
like
think about it when they did focus on running as a quarterback.
They made Vic and they made him a god.
There you go.
It was. Oh,
that's
man,
all you need to do.
So much fun.
No, it was terrible.
It was awesome. He was
like 99 speed or whatever.
Yeah, he was
a monster.
And then that's the reason. Although I noticed running a little bit with QBs, I didn't fumble immediately. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because the way they combated, the way they combated the speed was to drop their fumble like like that. You breathed on them and they'd fumble.
Yeah,
and they definitely changed that. They can take a hit now.
Yeah,
which good bad I don't know.
I mean I hear what you guys are saying with all that, and I do see like the frame rate. Although the second time I played it was it yesterday?
Yeah.
The 2 days before that I was playing it and I noticed the same frame rates, but yesterday I didn't notice it at all.
Yeah,
and
today
then,
it was doing it.
For me, the running game, they
the running's better.
It's way better.
So they have I was going through the skill trainer.
Yeah.
And they actually have it based off of blocking schemes. So
Yeah.
if you can read the block scheme, you're actually going to be able to run the ball now.
Yeah.
At least
That's
what
what
it
it feels
seemed
like.
in
That's what it
practice.
feels like.
So they showed like the outside guy actually cutting outside. So if you cut back, you were definitely going to get 3 yards at minimum. And then they showed him cutting in. So if you stayed to the out, you were getting your yards.
Yeah.
So it became a lot more about like reading the defense. And they talked about how many players the defense has in the box and how to count it and how to switch your run to avoid it. And that kind of stuff. So that seems better. You're right.
Yeah.
I also wanted to mention, I really like the interface.
Yeah.
So like the menus and that system, I
mentioned
really
it was like tiles.
yeah, it was a lot like
style.
Windows 8.
Yeah.
I actually liked that though. I think it was
Yeah.
easier to kind of see what was going on.
Yeah. You didn't like it?
To be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
things like menus get lost on me when I
Oh.
don't enjoy gameplay.
Yeah, no,
Like-
I get that.
Seeing a whole bunch of options and them being faster and prettier means
Yeah.
nothing to me when I get into a game and I'm just like, oh, I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
That
See, I think
out the window with me.
honest to God, my biggest gripe is frame rate. Because I'll play the game.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. I don't think it justifies me buying it. But
you have
I would
EA access. So.
right. I have EA access, so 5-6 months I'll get it anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly happy just waiting for it. I
No,
don't think
that's
it justifies an immediate purchase.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing I saw.
For me, it's one of those things where I'm glad they're doing different things to,
Yeah.
change the way people play. Like it's one of those things where it literally becomes just next year's version of updated
Yeah.
roster. So I'm fine with them trying these things.
Yep.
Did they all work? Do they all work right now?
I hate all of them.
We'll see. But don't like change, do you?
No, I'm cool with change. I don't like the change they made.
Yeah.
We need to be done with Maddens, and we just need to have the Madden tag, and then you buy our roster updates if you want them.
Yeah.
They just need to make it that sustained thing, not a new release every year.
And charge $60 for
I'm
it.
done with that, yeah. I'm done with that.
But I mean, I haven't played any of the Madden Ultimate Team, but I know that's a big deal for a lot of gamers
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I
so
can never get into it.
I'm sure. Yeah, me neither.
I always got mad when my contract would run out.
I never played Mud.
And I'd be like, this is stupid. I'm not doing
Yeah.
this.
That and the
But-
fact that it was the best players who had the worst contracts.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I'm running all over people.
Yeah.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Come back.
No, you could get them, but
Yeah, you could get them.
you got to pay for it.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You're getting that real money, and
Yeah.
I'm good. I already paid you $60 for the game.
It's like DLC. Yeah. All right. So I mean, that's our reaction.
Speaking
to,
of which,
can we what?
I didn't want to. I
What
just
is it?
Destiny.
Oh,
which
okay,
I
fair enough.
really, I know you guys are excited, but
You watched the video.
yes,
You watched the
part of me
stream.
is like, all right, so slight differences, a little tweak to the story. You have a main villain now,
Yeah.
and buy it like it's a new game.
Well, what is it? $40.
Well, it's $40, so it's gonna be like an expansion.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
through Diablo, through StarCraft, any of those kind of franchises, that's what you're paying for an expansion. If not the 60. So I'm not as worried about that. They actually didn't have that option at first, and the community flipped the fuck out.
Yeah.
And so they added it. Because originally they're like, well, you can buy the game for $60, but it comes with the original one, which I already paid
Yeah.
you for.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They wanted you to buy this.
They did
as a new
100%.
game.
Yeah.
So for $40 upgrade, I'm not as mad about the price.
I agree.
And I like the changes. I think the
Yeah.
changes are good. I've been playing a lot more of the second expansion for the original.
It's, House
And
of
I like
Wolves.
that a lot better.
No,
Because
House
there's a
of
lot more. I can talk to my team now. I don't have to sit there silent. I can get grouped with other people. There's not as much content that I need to bring a set
Like
amount
your
of people
own clan
to.
members and
Right.
your own fire team and everything.
Right. And then they dropped a lot of the stuff from that original 6 to 3. So even if I had to bring my own people, it makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah. I am so just going over the notes and stuff like that. Like one of the things I'm excited to see is the fact that now your level's your level.
Yes. So
And you're
40?
like 40 is gonna be the
40,
new cap.
40 is 40 is 40.
Yeah.
We're
new
done.
cap.
We're
Yeah.
done with that other shit.
Yeah, it's not
40
like,
is 40.
You don't have to do the math to try to figure out how much
Yeah.
light you need to get up to the new level.
Well, let's be honest. We never even knew.
No.
We were just like,
No.
hey, I got a piece. It gave me 4 light.
There's people that
I
figured
gained
it out.
3 levels.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
It's
Like-
like this should be enough to get me to 31.
Yeah.
I'm only 30 still.
Yeah.
You know.
It was worse with me.
Why?
'Cause I think you were looking at my screen and I got I think it was a new helmet.
Yeah.
And you saw how much light it was. And you were just like, that's gonna jump you up to 30,
Yeah.
It didn't.
27.
Yeah.
See, I
'cause
can't do math. I
Your
don't.
stuff is way,
You know?
your stuff
Yeah.
is way underpowered.
Yeah. But the fact that like everything has light now, even the ghosts,
The
and they
ghosts,
all
the
add
gun-
to an average.
Well, so it's not really light anymore.
no, it's
So it's defense and offense.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they average those two together, and then that becomes your
light score.
your light score. So which is funny
Yeah.
for those who might have played MMOs back in the day. So in WoW, this whole thing called a gear score happened.
Yeah.
And it was actually a third-party app that did it, a mod that came in and did it. And Blizzard fought it for a while because they were like, that's stupid. And then they adopted it and had their own gear score. So that's basically this light
Yeah.
is a gear score. It's a gear check.
Yeah.
It's, hey, is your gear good enough to at least not be a shithead when you go to this next instance?
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Which-
which I'm okay with.
The whole MMO
like it.
system
You like your-
eventually does that.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna cap at levels
Yep.
way before they want you to be finished playing.
Yes. Well, because
So-
they have to have a reason to keep playing.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's about what you can get and how useful it is.
Yep.
And this, like, give it a new name, but it's not new.
No, it's not. It's a gear score.
But at the same time, I'm trying to think of a nice way to talk about something that I've done
Yeah.
hundreds of hours of, but still look upon as foolish. You're past done at that point. Like, you're looking for the reasons to keep playing.
Yeah, you're grinding.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're a loot whore. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get that completely.
He's a loot- he's a loot whore.
That's what any MMO is. If it's a good MMO, its end game,
Yeah.
is when you've already completed the story, you've already completed the main stuff,
Yeah.
and what repetitive things can it give you
Yep.
that still feel fresh enough and still reward you enough
Yeah.
to continue to do it. So,
I like it.
in the second one, that was the
What, second expansion?
Dark
House of
Below,
Wolves.
House of Wolves.
Yeah.
The House of Wolves, they have that arena, and it's 3 people
It's
go
so
in
much
and you
fun.
fight waves. I fucking
Well,
love
yeah,
it.
it's so much fun.
Holy shit, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, just, it's like literally fighting horde mode after horde mode after horde mode. I love every second of it. And then they give you keys, so sometimes you can get loot, sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, because it keeps that engagement and reason to wanting more.
Get better gear.
Right, to get better gear. And yes, just like anything else, people will eventually get all the best gear, and then that's when they pop out a new expansion, and that's how it works. But
Yeah.
some people like that and some don't. I
Yeah.
like that. I love it. I'm a fucking D3 nut. Like, I
Yeah.
play Diablo 3 all the time because of that shit. I get
Give me
it.
the loot. Give me the
That's
loot.
me. That's the thing I like. And to have a first-person shooter do it.
Yeah.
What Destiny has become, I love. What it was, it sucked, like off the rip. What it is now, I love
and that's
it.
the thing. Like, it was one of those things where it was very. We said it sucked,
No.
but we
It
put a
didn't
ton of
s-
hours
right, it
into
didn't
it.
suck.
It grabbed
It
us for a
just
while, but then when we
didn't
got
have
to
staying power.
that's the problem. That's the problem right there. And even with the first expansion,
Right.
it was still kind of like
Didn't
it's not
have it.
worth it.
Nope.
And then the second expansion came out,
Nope.
and I don't know, we ended up going back to it like a month ago.
Yeah,
and
we
then that's
didn't-
when we really were like, holy crap, like this
Yeah.
is awesome. Like this is what I wanted. You know, I
From the
I don't
beginning.
care that much about the story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I care about story.
no, but
Yeah, but
for
that's
that
just not your
game,
game
because
then.
and it's one of those
but
things
they're
where like
trying to press the
yeah,
story
right.
this time.
it's
Right.
still not going to
Yeah.
work. I feel like it's still not going to work. It's going to be something where it's like, no, seriously, think about it.
Can.
Hear me? I'm waiting.
It can. It's so they need to build lore. They need to build something. So what they really need to do, if they really cared about the story,
Yeah.
it's gonna sound stupid. They got to release some books.
Yeah, no,
they have to release a movie.
They rely on
a
those Grimmer
show.
scorecards.
Right.
I don't.
But
I'm
they
not
need
gonna.
they need something outside of the actual game to pull from.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all right. So you remember when you first, like the first time I played Destiny here,
Yeah.
you were just waiting for me to get tired of it. You were just waiting for me to get to that point in the story where it's like, and that's it.
Okay.
They're not going to explain anything
Right.
else.
They don't really.
Exactly.
Right.
But even at that point,
Yeah.
there was there was nothing for me to go, oh man, I wish I knew more about
Right.
insert blank.
Right.
Well, that's the thing though. So it was one of those things where when they first presented it and marketed it, story was a big part of this MMO.
Right.
It was like, okay, you are a Lightbringer, you're a Guardian, and all that, right? And it's like, okay, where's this going?
Yep.
First off, you rewrote Peter Dinklage's stuff, and then, by the way, R.I.P. Peter Dinklage. But then, like, you're in the story, like, it doesn't matter what race you are.
Yep.
Like, there
Yep.
was plenty of times where I forget what the blue people are,
Yep.
but I'm the blue people, and
You shouldn't forget what the
right?
blue people are.
And
That's a bad sign.
we're doing a story mode, and I'm like, oh, I'm in front of other blue people. They're gonna recognize me. They're not gonna recognize him. They give a fuck who I was. They were like, hey, we need you to go get this head.
You're not
Go
blue
get
enough.
it. You
They're
know?
like, use a bitch.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was one of those things where it was almost like we were being lied to it in a sense, or
Yeah.
it was they pushed it for no reason other than to just grab you, which is fine. Like,
Yeah.
because it had other facets that I was hooked on. And I'm okay with them trying to bring more and more of the story back, but I still feel like it's going to be a situation where, like, I still don't know what the fuck's going on. Other than
So-
it's a core, like,
They can
where
do
it's
it.
like, it's that he's a king Crota or something like that. He's
Yeah,
coming
whatever.
back to avenge his
Yes.
son. I don't give a fuck. Like, come
They-
at me, bro.
They can do it. They need to start the next one with a
Yeah, I did
movie. They need a movie.
Yeah.
They need something right off the rip in the beginning
Yeah.
that either ends the first one or tells you what the fuck they were going towards.
Here's what's
We
going to
don't
happen.
even
Nolan North, his ghost, is going to tell you everything.
Yeah, just explain it to you
It's
like a
just as
bedtime
you're walking
story.
through, he's just going to let me tell you a little bit about what happened.
That would have been better.
Yeah, right?
You're gonna come in contact with the Morgan Freeman character.
Yeah.
And
Long ago.
I'd be okay with
It was
that.
this random ass moon that just
But-
came over the earth.
Realistically, though, it's not even. I get it. It's not about story.
No, it's
People don't play WoW for story. They don't play Guild Wars 2 for story.
even like
They
so.
don't.
We started playing because I got this nice laptop. Thank
Star
you,
Wars.
Power.
Yeah.
We're playing Star Wars, and I'm a huge nerd when it comes to Star Wars. And I'm playing it. I'm just like,
This
this
was
doesn't feel
terrible.
like I'm not attracted to it, but it's a fun game because I like the lore.
yeah.
The same thing goes to Destiny, where I enjoy every aspect of it, except like I don't care that much about the story. I'm not in there for the story. I'm in there the same way you're in there for the loot. Like I love that. I love trying to level up, and I like Crucible a lot. I love the strikes, and everything like that. It's one of those things where like I'm glad that they're trying though. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they're trying. I just
always worth
don't
it.
know, how much they're banking on that being like appealing. You know
Right.
what I mean? If they're gonna put so much time into it, like I hope it works out for them. You know what I mean? More specifically though, I'm excited about like all the new weapons. The new subclasses that they're gonna have, like, and the fact that I think the Titans get a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Get a bow.
that's what it is. The Warlocks get a bow.
Hunters
No,
get a bow.
hunters get a
Oh,
bow.
you guys get a blade.
I think
Then-
so.
No, I thought they shoot lightning from their hands.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I know something about lightning.
They just showed this dude running around shooting lightning. I was
Yeah.
just
I didn't see
unlimited
that.
power.
Like, I am so excited to see what they do with those subclasses.
That'd be dope. Because I can finally stop missing with my super.
Those like all the bounties. Yeah,
I'm serious. I have a real
he's
problem with
terrible
it.
at-
I really
the
suck
Nova
at
Bomb,
the super.
right? Is it Nova Bomb?
Yeah, I'm terrible.
That's what you use?
Yeah.
You
I use the
Sunsinger?
split it into 3. So I was
Which is
using
funny
Sunsinger,
because you normally play alone.
but I don't die a
But
lot.
the thing
I
is, it just-
self-resurrect.
It
if you wanted
just
to.
lets you keep firing off your
Yeah.
grenades.
Yeah, yeah.
It- so
I don't care about any of
that's-
that.
Yeah. And drop orbs
I like my
a
Nova
Yeah.
Bomb because
terrible at it.
I've changed a little how I use it. I use it on large groups instead of like the boss itself and
Yeah.
try to get orbs for other people and that
That
kind of
makes
thing.
sense.
I like it when it works.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at
I
it.
just
really.
I just love when shit's going down. And like he's got it all planned out, and I kind of see
Yeah.
him running up. He does his like double
Glide,
jump
yeah.
glide, and then he's ready to throw it down. It goes past every single
Yeah.
enemy,
Every
just
time
like
because it has this like arc to it,
Yeah.
and I fuck
That's
the
why I
arc up
stopped.
every time.
I stopped using it.
It's funny.
No, I'm
It's
trying.
so funny.
But when it works,
Yeah.
you saw that shit. It just
Yeah.
cleared like an
I-
entire area,
Yeah.
and you're like, "That's dope."
I was impressed by it.
It just doesn't happen often.
Bounties. They're gonna
Yes.
redo bounties. They're gonna redo the marks. Now there's not
Quests
Crucible
or
and
quests.
Vanguard. Yeah, and you have to do a quest
To gain your subclass,
to
yep.
get your subclass. It's gonna be. I like. It looks like there's a
I'm
lot of
excited for it.
content going into it. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's gonna be a good
But
expansion.
that's I'm trying to think of a good example. And the only one I can think of is ODST, which isn't a great example. But this is originally planned to just kind of be like, hey, this is Destiny 2. This is how we're going to bring it to you. This is Destiny 2, all the shit we had and new shit. But now they're trying to push it to you. This is Destiny Year 2.
Yeah.
And this long-running plan. And
But we don't know that they're ever going to make a Destiny 2.
No.
They've never said that.
Yeah.
So for all we know, it's just
'cause
expansions
like a
from
10-year
here on
plan.
out. Yeah.
You know, it's
They got funded for 10 years right off the rip.
Yeah.
So we don't know if like they're just going to expansion their way out.
Yeah.
I would assume, and I could be wrong because I often am, maybe they switch when they hit a new console. Maybe when that next gen hits,
do you think that's...
they drop a new Destiny and run it for the lifespan of the console.
But even then, you're talking
But-
what, 7 years? From now?
Exactly.
6
Yeah,
years?
but if
I'm
it's a
fine with that.
If
yeah.
it's a 10-year plan, you
Yeah,
drop
I'm
expansions
100%
for the
fine
next
with that.
5 years.
Yeah.
You stop right at the end, and then you transition people.
Yeah.
Or you keep expansions, and you tell everybody, hey, when you upgrade, you're going to take your character with you.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
It would be, but
That'd be cool.
I don't think they ever come with Destiny 2. I think it's stupid if
I
they
don't
do
think
Destiny
they need to,
2.
because then that's them giving up on everything they're building. Like, you know what I mean?
So it gives up on everything they're building, and basically, to the rest of us, says, "Fuck you, I'm out."
yeah.
Like
everything you built.
right,
You know what I mean?
Right,
It's like
because look at even WoW now.
Yeah.
There's no WoW 2.
I get you.
There's WoW.
million expansions.
No, Legion. Legion.
I don't know what that is.
That's the newest expansion for WoW. Comes out pretty soon.
Don't do this to
You
yourself.
get up to level 110. Not point. We're gonna move on.
See,
Not
3
going
months
down
later,
that
he's got
rabbit
gray
hole.
beard down to the floor. Like,
Not going down the WoW rabbit hole. again.
playing with me.
I can't.
Phil, where'd you get a staff? Like,
No, that's not happening. Anyway,
They
but
mailed
like
it
the same
to
thing with WoW, just keep going down that route of expansions
Yeah.
because otherwise you alienate people right off the rip. Because my immediate thought with Destiny 2 would be, well, when are you going to make Destiny 3?
yeah, that's true.
Really?
When are you going to cut off again? When are you going to kill off all my characters again? Just to give me the same game in the same universe and the same lore. It would be different if it was
Sounded out.
Mass Effect. So the way Mass Effect did it is you still brought your decisions and some of your things like
Yeah.
that with you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They don't really matter in Destiny.
Well, not even that.
Well, no,
not
no,
necessarily
but I
decision,
mean,
but
like,
player.
the
like,
player,
yeah,
your
yeah.
character. And so if they did that, then yeah, I'd be cool with it. But really, that's just an expansion.
gonna say,
then.
why not just
that's
call that
just
an
an
expansion?
expansion
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
and you might
that's
as well
fine.
keep it. That's why I don't think there's ever. The only time I think we technically get a Destiny 2
Yeah.
would be as if we jump to a console.
Yeah.
Jump to a new console.
I think another way they could do it is if this expansion bombs and like they start looking at the idea like, okay, we might need to revisit this.
They'd have to. So
I know, I agree.
They would have to. To me, they'd have to
not
make
gonna bomb.
a drastic change in what Destiny is.
Yeah.
So right now it's a shooter. Like
Yeah.
they'd have to come out and be like, well, it's now like an isometric shooter and like you do this differently now for it to be Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Like because there's almost like Madden, right? They added those weird fucking controls and like, guys, it's a new Madden.
Yeah.
They'd have to do something like that to be like, guys, it's a new Destiny.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that old one we had.
It's not that Halo-esque.
Yeah.
It's Halo. It's Halo.
In all fairness, in that Call of Duty fucking beta,
Yeah.
I saw my Destiny's helmet in that beta. So
Oh, did you?
you remember?
Oh yeah,
one
the
that,
EXO.
like,
Yeah,
squared off
that's one of the
head?
specialist classes. Yeah, that's good.
I'm like, that looks like my Warlock.
We're all going to the future, baby.
We are.
Yeah, everybody's
And
a
it's
robot.
full of robots.
Do you know when your
and
specialist
exos-
for that? I mean,
What?
for that specialist thing, his hand becomes a minigun. That's cool. Yeah. What?
I've never been more
I'm okay with
disappointed
it.
with my own hand.
Right? Exactly. Thank you. That's cool. I don't care
Well,
what
we
he
guys
says.
can talk to what was that, Barrett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk to
Yeah,
Barrett because that motherfucker did it first. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
He did.
And in the movie, it was 5 miniguns.
Did he? Oh, did you guys happen to see anywhere that 5-minute Madden trailer commercial?
movie?
That was fucking hilarious. That
You
was
liked it?
awesome. Yes,
liked
it was
it?
so much overkill.
You liked it?
You like over the top stuff. This
do.
thing is over the top. At some point, they have Rob Gronkowski, who they call Half Top. He's in like a cut, like a half shirt,
Yep.
and he's wearing like 80s like sweatpants. They have him with like a minigun size thing, that contraption that fires footballs out, and he's just pegging people with it, pegging. And Rex Ryan's in it, and he basically gets assassinated. Like,
Spoiler alert.
sorry, he goes through the whole thing fine,
Yeah, just like his career.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Nice.
it got real.
All right,
I'm sorry.
He finally got that quarterback. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Well, at least he got that defense.
Oh.
Well, we'll see. He's got to go up against my Pats, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So he's going
Way to
against the
stay in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
He stayed in the division.
He stayed in the
poaching
shitty
players.
part of
New
the
York,
country.
yeah.
Like, he really...
He's like,
in all
hey,
fairness, he goes to Canada now once a year.
I like people who hit Geno Smith. That's basically what he said. You know,
Oh, because he picked up the guy,
yeah,
too.
he did.
That's fucked up.
He's like, don't hit anyone.
Anyway, so
I'm
Destiny.
So Destiny, yes. What else
I'm
we got?
excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm excited they took quests out of bounties.
yeah.
So bounties and
And they
quests are
look,
separate.
they look more of a like a grind.
like an actual quest.
yeah.
And then I like that they have the tracking. You can track shit now
Yes.
instead of always having to go back into your fucking inventory system to find it.
And
I think I'm only going to track one at a time, though.
yeah, might
Because
as well.
he tracked, what, the four or
Four.
five that you
Yeah.
can do, whatever it
Up
is.
to 4.
And it was cluttered as fuck.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
lot.
it took up a lot of screen.
Yeah.
So I think I'm
But
only going to do one at a time.
It is a
but-
secondary screen, so it's
That's
not like
true.
it's always on. You know what I mean? That would
Yeah.
piss me off if it was always on. I do like that they're giving you the Spark of Light thing where
Yeah.
you can start a new character up to 25. I don't have a Titan yet, so I'm going to
Yep.
start a Titan.
So I actually just found a piece of gear for a different class, and I was like,
And I already have. You've seen them.
I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I'm like, oh, I could use my Spark of Life and make that. Fucking...
they're giving you so many more vault
You
space. So
see,
much
he's
more.
actually outfitted too, right?
Yeah, for like level 26 gear around there
Yeah.
or something like
Yep.
that. which
So
is
they're
fun.
gonna give him gear for that level,
Yeah.
that area,
That's
which
good.
I might make. I don't know. Whoever's new subclass I like the most is what I'll make.
Yeah. I like
Hunter look ridiculous.
hunters.
The Hunter subclass looks ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the first thing I'm playing with. So all I have is a hunter.
We should make a warlock.
No, he uses warlock on the
What
mid.
the fuck's that mean? You can't roll one warlock?
No,
Oh, all right.
I guess
Make a
you
Titan.
could.
No, I guess
guess you
not.
could.
I guess those are.
I
off the
want a
rules.
Titan.
Shooting lightning at your hand.
I
I'm
want a
gonna
Titan.
try, man. I'm gonna try.
I
I'm
want
gonna
a
play-
Titan.
You know
I'm
that
gonna get a
comes out.
chick.
That comes out pretty soon.
What?
The Taken King.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
Isn't
be
it like
playing
not
Metal
even a
Gear
month?
Solid
That's next month.
up until I gotta beat that before the 14th. Yeah, I'm planning on beating it.
No, he's not.
It's not gonna be tough.
This
You know,
is. He's
if-
never gonna beat it.
You know, if you really want to beat it, you could just.
How's Peace Walker going for you, buddy?
Oh,
That's only
too
because-
soon,
That's only
guy.
because I don't like the controls. Like I don't like the controls. I don't like the way they're telling the story either. But I'm gonna beat it before.
Yeah, that's the 15.
That world is massive.
Yeah, but it's still linear because of the fact that you do missions. Like it's not like
Which
you get to
world?
go out. But are you talking about Ground Zero? Phantom Pain? Yeah, that's gonna be.
That's massive.
Yeah.
So the
And
problem
if you
with
want to
Phantom
do
Pain-
anything at all with Mother Base,
Right. That's gonna
invest
be your
some
issue.
time,
Yeah,
buddy.
no, I will.
Your issue is gonna be that you could probably blow through the storyline
That's what I'm
in
saying.
time.
I'm gonna beat the storyline.
But-
yeah,
Like, it almost seems like Fallout 4, where like you can then just build the shit out of this area
Yeah.
as much as you want and do as much as you want.
yeah.
Then, no.
Then
During.
With
That's
what?
how Mother Base worked.
Well, no, I get that, but you can stick to a
No, I'm-
main
yeah,
quest and run
afterward.
through.
Yeah.
And then you can do
The
whatever
thing
you
is,
want.
I'm wondering,
Yeah.
because it's kind of factor in Peace Walker, but I'm wondering if he'll make, how much of it will be necessary. Because
Right.
they kept hinting at the fact that customizing it is completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
But
You have to have like baseline.
yes, I'm wondering what they'll have for something that's going to be that massive.
Yeah.
How much of it will be, oh, just have fun, and how much it'll be, you want to keep going? Throw some hours into this. And then they'll call that gameplay time.
Yeah.
Find out.
Guaranteed.
We can go ask Kojima.
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
too soon.
Wait, he didn't make that game.
No.
No.
I don't know.
That was
Is
all
it
Konami. It was all
Yeah.
Konami. You know.
All them for real.
You see, Guillermo del Toro said he's never working on a game.
Yeah.
Ever again?
Well, because that's his second one that
Yeah.
just blew up,
Yeah.
which sucked
'Cause
because
he was-
PT looked dope.
Yeah, and even after PT, he said he was gonna work on something with Hideo, which he still might. It just might be a movie because everybody.
Everybody wants Hideo to do
Yeah, they want
movies.
him to make a movie. They think he's
'Cause
like a
he
genius.
Metal Gear Solid
He made
4
movies,
the movie.
a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a movie.
It was a great movie.
That was good. It was good.
Long, great movie.
A love story.
No, you don't.
Oh.
People like you.
Did I tell you what happened?
I don't get why you're running through Halo. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, you're
'Cause I
running
want
through
to.
Halo, but you don't follow the story, do you?
Who cares?
Do you know what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm rescuing people that are stranded.
So you have a ghost. Wait, so
Wrong
there's
movie.
3 races.
Um,
So sorry, there's 4 races.
No, I'm rescuing.
Third comes in later.
I'm,
Fourth comes in later.
I'm rescuing the soldiers on the planet right now.
What's the
did you
main
just start?
objective?
Yeah.
Oh.
I literally just got
Have
it
you,
the other
okay.
day.
You've played all of them, right?
I have never beat Halo 1 or 2.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never. Well, because I never
Halo
had an
2 is
Xbox.
amazing.
I didn't have an Xbox, and I
They
didn't
made
get
Halo
into
2 so
Xbox
pretty.
till the end of 360. Hey, I've been toggling the settings back and forth like the original Halo, and then what
The
it looks
up-res?
like now,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
it's not an up-res. It's
Like
like a whole
completely-
fucking different game.
Yeah.
Like
Played
you go
2.
to parts, and you're like, everything's so dark, and then you hit the button, and there's a light everywhere, and you're like, oh, it's only dark because they literally probably didn't have the memory left to fucking put lights in this area.
Guys,
Seriously.
we got to give up right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played 2.
Yeah, I'll get there.
The way they
going
revamped 2,
through
and
one.
then you'll
3
be
is 3.
disappointed.
They're not long
Yep.
games. There's
No,
six,
not at
7
all.
hours, I think.
Right.
They're
and then
shooters.
3 is 3. Right. 3 is 3, and then they have ODST on there.
They do?
They do. I don't
No,
know if
they
I can
don't.
play it.
Oh, they were going to give you that for free.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play it, but
Why?
it has like an area for the campaign. I haven't tried to go into it yet because
Oh.
it was as DLC.
Yeah.
I actually liked
then-
ODST.
4 is down there too.
What makes you what?
I actually liked ODST. A lot of people didn't like it.
Okay. It was okay.
A lot
I liked
of people
Reach, and a
didn't
lot of
like
people
it.
didn't like it.
A lot of people didn't like Reach. That was
Yeah,
my favorite
A lot of
one.
people didn't like Reach. A lot of people didn't like Reach.
I'm learning so much
Huh?
about both of you.
What does that mean?
I don't like either one of you now.
Why?
No, ODST was okay, and Reach was meh.
ODST
How
was all
dare
story
you.
driven.
Yeah.
I know.
All
well,
story
Reach
Can we
was-
talk about this again?
Reach was for the most
Um,
part too.
Reach was less story driven
Well,
than
yeah,
ODST. ODST was just like, you're not the Master Chief.
Yeah.
Don't go fuck with those guys.
He's a bitch.
They'll
can't
kill
do
you.
that.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Um,
So, speaking on shooters, we got to play a little Black Ops.
Yes.
So, what'd you think?
well, Blops 2,
Blops.
3.
I
What
hate
are we
that
at?
They call it that.
Blops 3.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3.
Yes.
It's pretty.
it's a gorgeous
They got a little Titanfall in there,
looking game.
a little wall running action, a little double jump with some booster action.
It feels
Um,
added, but not like essential. Did you get that?
The wall running is useless.
Yeah.
You can pretty much traverse and do everything without it.
Yeah.
Even a lot of times where like the jetpack double jump will take away the reason to even do a wall run.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some maps, at least they showed, that the wall run can give you like an advantage to get around maybe a heavily fought area. But I noticed you're pretty fucking out in the open when you do it. Like you're
Yeah,
pretty
you're
exposed.
exposed,
So all it's going to take is a team to look at that for a second and you're dead. I had a lot of issues. We had a lot of issues trying to play together.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that was just because
I don't know if it's our network. We'll find
Yeah.
out a couple days.
Yeah.
Because so we did it on the PS4.
Yeah.
We'll do it on the Xbox One, and we'll see what that looks like. But we always have problems on PS4
Yeah.
with
PS
party system and like that kind of stuff,
Net
like
open.
connecting.
Net,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is what I don't get though. Like we have a problem with the PS4, and I like looked into it a little bit, and they're like, "Your NAT's wrong, and you got to fix it, and you got to this that." I'm like, I don't do any of that shit
Yeah.
for the Xbox One, and it just works.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why the fuck do
And-
I have to do it for the PS4?
And my PS4 is hardwired.
So is mine. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
I don't get it.
It's weird.
Anyway,
I just don't think I don't know. It's one of those things where like because I think when we were playing it, a ton of people were getting on it too.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I think it's a combination of that and the PSN issues that they always have.
Yeah.
Because 2 hours before we were on, PSN
couldn't
was
even
having
pull
tons
up
of
PSN,
issues.
yeah.
I looked it up on Twitter and it
Yeah.
was like, oh, PSN's down and
I
PSN's down.
actually started my Call of Duty download from my browser because I could not get onto the PSN on the PS4. I couldn't.
a good way to
But
do it.
anyway, so back to the game itself. It was Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It actually felt slower than previous.
Which I liked.
Iterations. I did that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hugely liked that. The specialist thing's pretty cool. I like that my Call of Duty now has some Destiny in it. Has my super.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's
The
what it
temp-
was.
yeah, they had a
the Tempest. That was my
Tempest
super.
gun. Did you see how many classes there were? Like specialist
Like
classes?
9 or 10.
That's good. That's
One
a
of
good
them was
number.
fully classified. I don't think you can unlock it now.
Yeah.
And the other ones you can unlock once you
as
reach
you-
40 and
yeah.
whatnot. One of them I'm hearing people already have a problem with because you can revive yourself. So like you die, you can revive yourself and then like kill the person or do whatever. But they're saying that the issue they're having, or it's not an issue.
You glitch it.
No, is you don't have to do it immediately. You can wait like 3 seconds and then do it. So
They think you're
3
dead.
seconds in Call of Duty,
Yeah.
you're already fucking on to the next one.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're already way past. So you're reviving and the dude's in the middle of a reload or the dude's already walking away.
Yeah.
And you're all of a sudden getting shot at by the guy you killed. So I'm
brilliant.
sure that's
That
going
is
to get
so
like
brilliant.
balanced. I'm sure that's going to get balanced
Yeah.
and changed.
Balancing.
Yeah, they probably
Well, you can't-
They'll give you a second, like after you die, to
Right,
revive
right.
it.
But the problem is you can't make it that for me to enjoy your game, I have to play this.
Yeah, that's not
specialist.
parody. That's just
Right.
That's
That's
just
shit.
yeah.
And that's where all the games have problems, right? That balance part. So that they have to fix.
Just like the remember World at War, where whenever you play like Hardcore Search and Destroy, you could
the one
you could nuke,
yeah.
you could fire the grenade
yeah.
launchers over
Yeah.
the top. Everybody was just running
Yeah.
to get away from that. I remember, I forgot, it was the Chinese palace one.
Yep.
Yep, that was
Always
the
made it
worst one. The
dark.
little
Yeah.
maze.
Oh my god, it was the best. I loved it.
Uh,
I know. It sounds
'cause it's
weird.
broken.
Yes, I'm okay with broken.
But
I never. Well, that's not true. I did it too. But,
I mean, it was beautiful.
yeah.
Under the water thing worked like
Yeah, it was
almost
seamless,
flawlessly.
right?
Yep.
Getting out, going in.
In and under, that was cool.
Yeah, every gun
The
works in
effects
the
look
water.
good that I saw.
Yeah.
Even
I'm gonna
my
find the one.
Tempest,
Yeah, even your electric.
even my electricity
Makes sense. That makes
doesn't. But yeah, so it looked really good. It ran well when it ran. Other than the party
Bigger
issues,
question. Are you buying that?
no.
Nope. Me neither.
Um,
No. I just can't justify, especially with the fall lineup the way it
dude,
is.
yeah, it's way. I would say this.
You mean there's games coming out this fall?
this fall is fucking gorgeous.
I know.
If this fall wasn't what it was,
Yeah.
maybe, because
Yeah.
I do actually enjoy Call of Duty single player, and I've always enjoyed that. But I can enjoy that later when it's on sale for like $30
Yeah,
or
that's
like
understandable.
$25.
You think it's gonna push them to do some ridiculous DLC?
for Call? What do you mean?
They need to.
No, it's gonna sell. No,
Yeah, I know.
No, it's gonna sell. It will sell 15 million.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
That's the thing this fall is making me wonder. Like, what is if you're not
Well, no,
the
because
guaranteed sell? Are you going to throw somebody a bone just to be like,
no,
I know
no.
you have this many options?
No, Call of Duty will sell because look at it this way: what is it really going against? So
Shooter wise?
yeah.
Halo.
So it has Halo.
Yeah.
What did it do to Halo last time?
I don't remember.
Fucking demolished
yeah,
it.
It's
Halo 4 came out a month earlier?
yeah.
By the time Call of Duty came out, nobody fucking played
And
Halo.
it's also
Call of Duty. They have Battlefront,
That's what
which is unknown.
That's what I'm.
Which is a huge unknown
Take my money, please.
because Battlefront, like
Shut
I'm
up
in.
and take my
Yeah,
money.
I'm gonna
seriously.
buy Battlefront. I'm in.
Yeah.
But I bought Hardline,
Yeah.
and that was a clusterfuck.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
That was a clusterfuck.
Surely industries learn from their
Yeah,
mistakes.
just like Battlefield 4.
No. Hey, I liked Battlefield 4 when it worked.
Yeah, it only took them a year and a half to make the fucking game work.
It did work. I lost
But
my
yeah,
save file
so-
4 times.
So I don't think
I did.
Call of Duty's really going up against anything mainstream wise or to their audience that's going to take
Well,
away
Halo's
from it.
one console.
Halo's Xbox only.
Yeah. Well, it's PC too. But
Yeah,
it's one of those things where
I don't. I think
mean,
Call of Duty still dominates. For me personally, I look at it and I go, well, I'm gonna have Fallout 4. I'm gonna have Halo.
That's
I'm
my
gonna
next
have
question.
Battlefront. I'm gonna have how about 3 new season? I'm gonna have these other things I want to play.
He's a loot whore.
So I'm not going to put. I won't have the time to put in it. To me, it's a simple time equation.
yeah.
If I had more time, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a simple time equation. I don't have the time. I'm not gonna pick it up.
No, I hear you.
not
I'm
worth
just,
it to
I'm
me.
just banking on. So like,
On a million.
I'm assuming because you kind of gave it away, but I'm assuming. So you pick one this fall
Pick one.
out of
What?
all the games that are coming out.
Yeah.
One game for sure that you like. Let's say you only had $60 to buy.
That I would buy for sure.
hands
60
down.
bucks.
Which one are you going to spend it on?
A Fallout 4?
Okay, so it's Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I missed
Next.
it too.
Yeah,
it's
we
okay.
all did.
Go. What's yours?
Metal Gear.
Is it Metal
This
Gear?
is Metal Gear.
Okay.
It has to be Metal Gear because they got me. They've had me since Metal Gear 1. It's like, oh, you're making another one? Would you like my money?
Well, Star Wars has had me since Battlefront 2. So fuck you guys.
It's still going to be terrible.
It
No,
won't be
I think
terrible.
it'll be good.
I
I
think
won't
don't.
be
Battlefront's
terrible.
going to be really good.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to have the
I think
legs,
it's-
though. I don't.
Well, I don't. It's one of those. I think it's one of those games where it right off the bat it's not gonna have. It's gonna have legs, but it's gonna be like the same way like Battlefield 3. Once all the DLC comes out and it's a full fledged like what it should be.
'Cause didn't they say, like, isn't it releasing with, like, just a limited number of maps and areas and shit?
I don't think they specify exactly how many maps there.
I thought they
But there's
said
like
it.
there's like 7 modes, 6 modes. One of them's obviously like just dogfight. Then there's like AT Assault. Then there's like Conquest, where
Do
you
you
have
got a
the.
horde mode?
Do they? I
I'm
don't
really
know.
digging horde modes lately. Like I've really been into horde modes lately, just seeing how far I can push through.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see. So your choice is Metal Gear.
It has to be.
I figured.
Thanks.
I didn't think it'd be Fallout.
But it's so close. Like, I didn't expect it to be that close, but then that E3 press conference is just kind of like, so, Fallout 4. It's got everything you want, baby, in the conference.
Except for online.
Everything I want, baby.
That does bother you. I smell smoke now.
Nah, we're good.
Something's on fire. All right, so I guess we'll just wrap up from there. Great show. So, Phil, you're on Twitter. Where you at, Phil?
Phil G1117.
And LeVar?
Focused on games.
All right. Just want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to us. Once again, this is the Last Level Gamescast, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye forever.
Deuces. Bye.